Good evening, lamai hamotawa. Suba sandhyaවක් අයිබෝවන්. This is grade 6, our paper revision class, right? And today we are going to discuss our 14th model paper. And this paper I already upload into the LMS system, as well as you can download from it, right? At the paper segment, right? Paper segment, so not a tutor and the book segment. And this one is including in paper segment in the guruniwasa.com, right? ඉතින් හැමෝටම login වෙලා තමන්ගේ paper එක download කරගෙන ලස්සනට වැඩේ කරමු පුතේ හැමෝම. හරිද? Right. Now I'm going to discuss. This is a first question. මම දාන්න screen එකට පුතේ. Right. Now listen. Select and underline the date which is written in international standard form. And now you know how to write as a standard international standard form is date and year. Again, put the avurudda, you have to write as a 4-digit number, and you know, right? As well as a month, you have to write as a 2-digit number. That's a different thing, right? 2-digit number. And the third one, date, as well as a 2-digit number. Now tell me, first one, 1948. 1948 dash 2 and 04. This is also not correct, because why? Look at the month. Look at the month one. This one is incorrect one, because the month is only 1 digit. Now look at the second one, 1948 and 02 and 04. Now listen. This is a correct one. I know. Right? What is the mistake of the other one? C1, there are only 48. 48. Right? Therefore, answer is a B. Answer is a B. Answer is a B. B තමයි answer එකට එන්න ඕන. Right. Second question. The point A situated on a circle. හරිද? හරිනේ. ඔව් circle එක උඩ තමයි A කියන point එක තියෙන්නේ. පේනවනේ නේද? This is a circle. Now A is lie on a circle. Circle එක මත තියෙන්නේ right? A. And the point O inside of the circle නේද? අපි කියන්නේ එහෙමනේ ඇතුළේ කියලානේ කියන්නේ. And P outside of the circle. Circle එකෙන් එළියේ තියෙන්නේ. Now the point blank space is situated outside the circle. What is the answer? The point P. Well done. Point P. And second one, the point is situated inside of the circle. Therefore, the point O. Point O. Point O. That are the easy questions, right? Now third one. Write the following number in standard form. 18,000,000,003. 18,000,000,003. And now you know the segments, right? You know the zones, number zones, unit zones. මතකයිනේ? ඉස්ලාමයේ unit නේද? Therefore, this also started with a billion. 18 billion. Billion. Billion place. There are no million. Put 3 digits as a million. Right? Million place. And the 1,000 place. There are no thousands. 1,000 nikit mukut ne. And unit zone becomes as a 18 billion 3. 3 kaundalian pute. Just 003. Aha. This is the number. 18 billion 3. 18 billion 3. The standard form ke liya di pute commas danne. Don't put the commas between these two digits, right? Main digits දෙක මැදට දාන්න නැහැ නේ අපි ඉන්නේ comma දාන්නේ. You need to keep space. Keep the gap right between the two segments, two songs. Round of 77 to the nearest 10. 77 nearest to the tens. And nearest to tens, we are looking for the ones place. Now we can say as a ones place is a 7. And 7 is a greater than 5. Now you can add 1 to the tens place. Now ones is 80. 80. Answer is 80. ලියාගමු හැමෝම. Answer is 80. Select and underline the correct answer, right? This is a format like B and A. A is an acute angle, B is a right angle. Completely wrong. B is not a right angle. B කියන පුතේ මොකද්ද? B කියන එක නම් මොනවා වෙන්න ඕනද? A is an acute angle. A is acute angle. And the B1 is we call as a obtuse angle. මෙහෙම එකක් තමයි වෙන්න ඕන. බලමු කියවල. A, first one wrong. Second one, simple A is an obtuse angle. එතරම් වැරදි. ඉතුරු කියවන්න ඕනෙත් නෑ වැරදිනේ. Obtuse දෙමේනේ පුතේ, right? And last one, එන එක වෙන්න ඕනේ හරි එක. බලමු. Simple A is an acute angle, right? It's okay. Now simple B as an obtuse angle. Yeah, that's the correct thing. Therefore, select and underline the correct answer. Therefore, third one is a correct one. Third one is a correct one. Question number 6. Fill in the blanks boxes with the suitable directions, right? After that, now directions set take right? There are 4 major things and the 4 minor directions. There are totally 8. Whether like this. North, south, east, west. And what are the minor things? The major things are we call as a north and south, relevant to north and south. The first one, northeast. Northeast. Northwest, southwest, and the southeast. Right. Right. Now look at this. There are blank spaces, and this is a middle point. This one, north as a south, and this direction. Now what is the answer? This one we called as a southwest. Southwest. And the next one is like this direction, and we call as a east. East. Easy thing. Mara lazy වැඩේ east. Question number 7. Right? Suggest suitable names for the following groups. හැමෝම මේක ලස්සනට suggest කරන්න බර name දෙකක් හැමෝම දාන්න chat එකට. Hurry up. Everyone. The first circle, mango, pineapple, rambutan, guava, and the banana. මොනවද මේ තියෙන්නේ? We call as a fruits. And next one, radish leaves, and the beetroot, and the carrot, cabbages. We call as a මොනවද මේ තියෙන්නේ? Vegetables. අඳුර ගන්න පුළුවන් නේද? ලේසිම ලේසි. 4 is greater than 2. Now listen. 4 is greater than 2. දෙකට වඩා 4 විශාලයි. Now, rewrite is about statement using inequalities. අපිට මතකද inequalities පුතේ? මතකයිනේ මොකක්ද මේ තියෙන්නේ? Inequalities equal as crocodile mouth මතකයිනේ? කිඹුලයි කට ඇරෙන්න ඕනේ ලොකු පැත්තට. Therefore, 4 is greater than 2. 4 is a greater than 2. Or you can use like this, 2 and 4. You can write also this like this. Right? 4 is a greater than 2. දෙකට වඩා 4 පැත්ත ලොකු වෙන 4 පැත්තට තමයි කට ඇරෙන්න ඕනේ. Right. Ninth one. When a certain number is rounded off to the nearest multiples of 10, the value obtained was 90. Nearest round off එක, right? Round to the nearest tens. අතන උත්තරය ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ 90 කියලා. මේවා නම් අපි කරලා තියෙනවානේ. Round to the nearest 10, then answer becomes 90. මතකයිනේ? The greatest value and the minimum value අපි මේක කරා, right? The greatest number, what is the greatest number? It should be a 94. Right? It becomes a 95, it becomes 100. Now, what is the smallest one? Smallest one is a 85. Then what are the answers? The greatest value that the number can take is a 94, as well as the least value, that means the lowest value that the number can take is 85. 85. Write two equivalent fractions for 6 over 18. Equivalent fraction for the 6 over 18. Now look at this. Equivalent. You can divide 6 and 18, you can divide by 2. Let's see. Both numbers you can divide by the 2. Now 6 divided by 2 becomes is a 3, and 18 divided by 2 is a 9. ඔන්න මම එකක් ලියුවා. Multiply කරලා ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් ඉතින් ඔන්න. But division is easy, right? Now you can as a second equivalent fraction write as a these numbers 6 and 80 you can divide by the 6 also. Now 6 times 1 and 6 times 3. Multiply කරලා ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් ඉතින් ඔන්න, right? Right. But division is so easy because both numbers you can divisible by the 3 and 6. 3 and 6. 3 and 6. Question number 11. Find the value 29.5. This is relevant to the addition. මතකද පුතේ අපි කතා කරලා decimal numbers adding වල. What is the rule? The rule number 1 is you have to write as a line. Decimal point එක line එකක් විදිහට තියාගන්න ඕනේ. Now answer is 29.5. And the 9.87, look at the point is here, 9.87, like this. Now you can add. How to add? 7 and this is 0, this is also 0 here. 7 and 0, 7, 5, 8, 13, and 1 remainder, put the decimal point, 9, 1, 10, and 9, 19, 1 remainder. Now once is 39.37. 39.37. Well done. Wow. Question number 12. Right? Find the answers. There are 5 questions and 6 questions. There are 6 questions. අපි ලස්සට හදමු. Right. Now look at the board. First one's addition. 7 and 2 becomes 9. 9, 9 takes a 17. 1 remainder. And 10 and 1 remainder. It becomes as a 5079. This is also relevant to the subtraction. Now we cannot subtract 6 from the 0. We need to borrow 1 from here. Now 0 becomes 9. 9, the last 0 becomes 10. And you know the rules, right? Now 6 from 10 is a 4. 7 from 9 is 2. 3 from 9 is 6. And here is 8624. Next one. And you know the multiply by the 10. You can write as the same number 430. Add 0 as the last one. 10 multiply කරන මාරම ලේසි. 430 multiply by 10. Then you can write as a 430 and add 0 as the last digit. Last digit 0 එකක් දැම්ම වැඩේ මාර ලේසි. Fourth one. Division by 100. You can eliminate zeros, 2 zeros to 2 zeros. Now answer is 350. 350. Then other method is අපි තව method එකක් පාවිච්චි කරොත් 35,000 dividing by means you need to move the decimal point. The last thing says a decimal point. Move 2 times because 100 have 2 zeros. Move 2 times to the left hand side. Now decimal place is here. 350.0. You can write as a 350 also. Oh, the mind. Right. Okay. Now next one. 854 multiplied by 37. Now you can write as a 854 just multiply by the 37. මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ නම් ඉස්සල්ලාම 37 multiply කරද්දී පුතේ හරිද? Firstly multiply by the 7. 7 times 4 28. 2 remainders. 7 times 5 35 and 2 37. 3 remainders. 7 times 8 56 and 59. Now again multiply by 3. 3 times 4 12, but you need to 0 and put the 2 here. එකක් skip කරලා එන්න ඕනේ. එක place එකක් skip කරලා තමයි එන්න ඕනේ. Therefore 34 3 times 4 is a 12. Put the 2 here and 1 remainders. Now 3 times 5 is a 15 and 1 is a 16. 1 remainder. Now 24 and 25. Now I am going to add these two numbers together. 80 is 8. 7 2 9. 9 6 15. 1 remainder. 5 5 10 and 1 11 and 1 remainder. Then 31,598. The answer becomes 35,000. So 31,598. Right. Last one, division. Now look at this. We cannot eliminate 0. There are no zeros or last digits. Now you can use this method, the red color method, right? And now you know 839 means Where is the decimal point? කෙරවලනේ තියෙන්නේ පුතේ. Decimal process point is here. Need to move to the left hand side. එකපාරයි යන්නේ. මෙතනට තමයි යන්නේ. Now answer becomes 83.9. We called as a 83.9. අපි යට 83.9 කියලා නම් කියනවා. මම හිතනවා හැමෝටම තේරුණා කියලා. right? එහෙනම් පුතේ මෙන්න වැඩේ. right? එහෙනම් අපේ ටේප් එක අපි ඔන්න ඩිස්කස් කරා. last question එක වෙනකම්. ඉතින් මම හිතනවා මේ ටික හොඳට ඔලුවට ගියා කියලා. right? එහෙනම් හැමෝම අපි හම්බෙමු අපේ Saturday class එකේ. එහෙනම් හිතනවා goodbye.